can't do anything about when it's the Twitch servers. So hopefully it'll slow down. Usually around this time there's a lot of traffic on the servers as well. A lot of people stream right now in Europe, so the servers are pretty busy. So it's not uncommon that if Twitch has issues, it's usually around this time. So we'll just see. We'll just see. So far it's been going well. I keep an eye on it, but hope it isn't too bad and we can continue. Let's talk to Madam Clerk.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is.
But thank you for letting me know, Crafty. Always good to know that it's not just on my end.
Idea where he is.
I am not his
I mean, it's always good to know that other people
You
are
don't
also
seem to hold him
suffering.
in high
That's what I'm
regard.
saying.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
I could try to convince her. I could use intuition if I would have it. No, don't blame me, Lupinia. I could bribe her. Let's try first. So far, when I have a pretty good track record with my charisma, so let's play the charisma card.
We must find him. This man
Exactly,
you can
Crafty.
see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult
If I
my
can't stream, no
intelligence. I
one
know
should.
that The Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see
Should-
the Naught
so
tattoos
far,
on
yes,
his
Belly.
face, can't you? And Emergent like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
I can see the Nort, but a Darcy...
Failed.
With
Ah.
all this blue on his face, he doesn't really resemble his brother.
Okay, let's give her some money.
I've got a hunch that your associate has brought you more problems than benefits. What would you say if I offered you some gold to compensate for your losses?
I see that you understand the struggles of a simple merchant. He was supposed to go
Cutthroat,
to
that's
Hickman
what
to
you
deal
are.
with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news
Hello,
from
Ruben.
him after his
Welcome.
departure.
How are you doing?
And given his tendency to get himself into impossible
Thanks for stopping by.
situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District.
Okay.
I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take
Right,
charge
Spelly?
of it.
I like that.
Bastian, anything is
That's what I was aiming for.
Thank you, madam.
I'm very happy with my character creation. I mentioned that before, but I think she looks badass. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like your characters look a little bit too outlandish, but she looks naturally badass, and I like that. Bitrate is more manageable than Shadows. Could be. Do you know which what bitrate is Shadows streaming on? That was they actually said in Sulu.
Come closer, good people. The cure
Oh,
wine from the continent
that guy is somewhere else. Where is he? Oh, he's over there as well. So that's actually not bad because now we have multiple quests leading to Glendunvar, the Shore of the Tall Bones. We have the Bridge Alliance governor here, who we have to ask about the Malachor. We have the we have Ulnar, who is connected to the one merchant that we met, one of the Islander merchants. And do we have anything here? No. And then Master Ferrat, who is connected to Captain Flinch. Yeah, me too. No, I'm at 5,000, Crafty. I'm at 5,000. I noticed that with 6,000, my upload could handle it, but the Twitch servers, since around this time, it's oftentimes busy. With 6,000, I had a little more issues with it. Oh, yeah. I decided for streaming, to go 720 or what is it? Yeah, it's 720, right? I always forget the bit numbers. You know what I mean. Always go down just because usually I have more issues with Twitch and less with my upload rate, but either Twitch or also it just OBS is a little more straining with it when I play games on PC. But that doesn't matter right now. Let's talk to Constantine. Seems more and more people have quality option by default than not. Yeah, that is something I noticed as well, Room. Over the last, I want to say, couple of months or so, it only happened once that I didn't have quality options. So they may have expanded their server capacity for that, which is amazing, I think. Both for us streamers and for you guys, obviously. It's really good. You have a theory about that? So we have to talk to Constantine about the ruins that we found near Ciora's village. Actually, yeah, I've not noticed quality less streams for a bit. Yeah. I mean, Twitch is changing some things. They introduced for a few big streamers a test program where you can collect some kind of point system while watching them, and you can then spend those points on the emotes or on certain things. You can unlock emotes for 24 hours. You can unlock a specific emote for a certain amount for 24 hours. You can unlock a random emote for 24 hours for a certain amount of points. You can highlight a message in chat of yours for a certain amount, and there something else. And you get those points just by watching a live stream, and you can only spend them on that channel that you got the points on. And if I understand it correctly, it is supposed to be that the streamers will get a cut of that points, that there's some kind of conversion. But I'm not sure how that works. It is certainly still in the experimental phase, and I think only four big streamers have that right now experimentally, and they are working on that. And I assume that will only be available to Twitch partners at first, anyway. Gonna put a bot on my account then. Maybe, yeah, that could certainly help. Like for the lottery, it is still based on traffic, but now they didn't make gap between partners and affiliates, but graded it more evenly. So the more goals you have reached, the more chances you have as an affiliate. Could be. That could certainly be.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
Or maybe now that Ninja is gone, all the traffic went down and there's more space for us all to breathe.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
Let's talk about, let's report about the outcome of the battle that we witnessed.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and
or that
Ciora's
room,
clan.
yeah.
We arrived at the village and battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I am certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Ciora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nauts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough.
Oh, that's cool that
If they
Vasco
are
chimes in
ancient,
now that we have him in the
Perhaps
party
your
for
people
this.
once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her.
Okay.
Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Not right
I'm
now.
going to leave now. Goodbye,
Spelly
Constantine.
always right.
Look out for yourself.
I mean, he's a spellcaster. He has magic knowledge. Oh, are you joking? Or are you serious? I'm not sure, but he went over to Mixer. He took a very lucrative deal, exclusive deal with Mixer. Okay, let's get back to Lady Morange. She seems fairly cool with the fact that she got replaced with Constantine. I guess it's nice, just unusual.
Good day, my lady. Happy
Yes,
to see you
Spelling.
again in such fine health.
3 months ago?
How can I be of service?
2-3 months ago? Something like that? In July? I think in July? Something, end of July? Ask about the ruins on the battlefield.
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking.
Oh
of
yeah,
the
she,
same place.
Madame Morange was very
Your language is
interested in
difficult to
the
master,
culture
but
of the
I find it
islanders.
fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient.
Okay.
Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Nice, Belly.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Okay, we have an old mine. Let me see where on the... It's here as well. Okay, perfect. So all quests, except for talking to the Teleme governor. Okay. Yeah, except for the Teleme governor quest, lead here right now, which is good, because that is where we have to go. Then we'll make our way to the east. Eastwards we go.
Here for a day. Blades, armor,
Are my buddies with me? There they are. Good. There were a couple of things that I wanted to look. First, can she use the... No, apparently she cannot use the ring as a weapon, although she uses magics. Yeah. Divine magic power, mental power 2. Yeah. Okay. Stone needle is still better. Old blunt foil. I mean, this one is way better. Let's get the old sand saber for him. Anything else? Good. I keep it in his sailor's clothes. I like keeping them in the outfits that fit them the most. Associated with their faction. Hello, Divine, welcome. Ha! We are now a melee virtuoso. Did it exist in San Andreas? Wait, no, back. We want to go there. 12 hours, 58 minutes in real time. Okay. I think we're all good here. Kurt has nothing else to say. I think I will take Basco with me for now. We've gone to the last big mission with Kurt, so let's hang out with Basco a little bit. I like having Ciara around because she has some healing spells. That's always nice.
According to Lady Morange's instructions, the ruins should be in this area.
Oh, in this area even. Okay, maybe we...
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh. Ow! Nicely done, everyone! Good job. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there's the sex appeal stat. Let's have a look at the map. Yep, certainly a lot of going on here. So let's check it out.
This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about.
Okay.
But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
Let's try that out. Carl? Good. Carl! Oh.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh! He ambushed me. I could use some healing. Ciara, just saying. Don't stress about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay, this one is dead. Thank you for the heal. There we go, Ciara. That's why I keep you around. And because I like you. Oh, where's the... There is he. There he is. Did it! Ooh. Beast Essence. The Beast Essence is important. It's part of the health potions. Hey Asha, welcome! How are you doing today? Did you check out the medieval demo?
Hello there.
Thank you for the host. How kind of you. is that a little village? It's downloading now, nice.
Some unusual customers. Greetings, my lady. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
Doing alright, how are you? Can solve this. Things can go. Let's
I
chat.
imagine that your customers are mostly miners.
Yes. For this reason, I mostly sell supplies and tools. But as you can
I
see,
really enjoy
have
it so
some
far,
other
Asha.
riches.
I think you would enjoy it too.
I'm sure this village will eventually grow larger. Who knows? Maybe this alley will become more lively.
Okay.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Hello there.
Thank you for the host's belly. All the hosts.
The entrance to Qualusone is here. The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Oh, there's a workbench. That's nice.
Good day. What can I do for you?
True, Crafty. Yeah, let's inquire about the runes.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do.
It's
The
very,
iron
very
ore,
open stats.
It doesn't come
Asha.
out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
What about the mines?
Tell me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old.
Okay.
But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth
You
the
really are
minerals that
fond
we
of
want.
chatting with me, aren't you?
What more could
If
we
I didn't
ask
know
for?
better,
Seeing as
I'd
how there
think you
aren't
had
that many of
feelings
us,
for me.
if we were
Is
pressed to
it
mine all the
still
tunnels,
liking it?
we'd be too few.
Thank you so much for the 18-month Christopher. Thank you for the resub. Yes, I really enjoy it.
We won't be alone for much longer.
Having a great time with it. I mentioned it earlier. It kind of took me by surprise that I like it so much, and the amount of criticism I have for this game is really small, and focuses just on nitpicky things so far. Hope it stays that way, obviously, but this game is 100% down my alley. Although this demo is taking too long to install, if it's just 5 minutes of gameplay. Yeah, I heard Lane say that. And that's a bit of a bummer. But the game comes out soon, right? Medieval, that is. I mean, I'm now, what, roughly, not quite 10 hours in. Something between 8 and 10 hours into GreedFall, and I'm having a great time. I mentioned it earlier, Odd, if you're still there, that yesterday after I finished streaming, I put the game down, but then first best sign that you like a game is that you want to continue playing and that you think about a game when you put it down. So I started watching your playthrough of it for Serene, the first area, and I wanted to continue to play the game, so I actually started a second character to try out the magic. But I think that tells you how much I'm enjoying that game. There seems to be not much else here, but at the same time, I don't want to miss anything. those are always the best games, when you put them down and then you're just minding your business during the day, or you're driving somewhere, you're getting groceries or something, and you're thinking about, oh, okay, well, what quest could I do next, and what area haven't I explored, and what about this item? And that always tells you that it's a good game when it translates into your everyday. Did you happen to notice if anything was different in your opening quest lines? Yeah, there were a few. I haven't played too much of the beginning again, but there were certainly some differences. I've seen some of the quest of the beginning quest in your playthrough went completely different than mine, which super intrigues me for the game is now for the rest of the game. But there were some slight changes in the tutorial and what they were talking about, since I was able to wield magic and stuff, and the cutscene was a little bit different, so it was interesting. This is a call for donations. The mechanism of the old door that blocks the access to the mine was damaged, probably by one of us. We ask you to participate in this operation so that we may buy the replacement parts that the merchant brought us for the mechanism and start working again. Look at you, Spelly. Lots of loot. Give it to me. Gold coins, ammo. Yeah. Guess we're going into the mine. That's impossible. 1998 cannot be 20 years ago. I refuse to believe it. Oh, I still had my lantern on anyway. I came in prepared. Oh.
Hello. You lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
What about the mine?
What can you tell me about
I'm 15.
It's ancient work. The natives
Well,
must have dug it out a long time ago and then
I have a
abandoned
puberty
it.
beard, but that's about it. That's the only thing that's 15
about
about
we
me.
would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
If I'm right, this hamlet is home only to miners.
Yes. It's not been all that long that
So
we've
they are
taken
all
up residence
under
here.
18.
For
It's
the
a
time being, we've only been
they're all
working
miners.
part of the mine because the veins run so deep in the tunnels. Hopefully more miners will come, and that will attract other craftsmen to our village. We'll see. Anything else?
Actually, you may need Botox, but I would need heavy construction to be looked at as 18.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
If I want to look like 18 again, I would need a similar surgery than Anakin in episode 3. That's me then. We have a workbench. Is that a new math bot for Twitch? What? Okay. Oh. Guess that is where I'm going then. Do I go into the other direction first? I don't know. Let's go into the other direction first, as it is RPG tradition. Always explore the non-quest part first. Whoa! Whoa! Don't think poison helps against these things. We fought them in the arena. But you should... Oh no, he wasn't with us in the arenas. So I can't even say that he should remember. Oof. Ugh. That scared me. Just need to shave my beard. If I go out of the house when it's too windy, I will lose my beard. You shaved your beard, you would look 5? Yeah. That's okay that you refuse. Takes a long time. You got a decent beard. I think that's about it then. In this direction. But he had grace when he was 5. Oof. Okay. Can go there. This leads out. Okay, so I think this is the path we didn't go. Okay. I mean, preschool is... Ah! Can we please not do that?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ah. This poison is worse than the poison in Dark Souls. Got him. Ooh. It's a spook game, yes. Nobody told me. Potato connection. No. Oop, can't, sorry, can't. Also, of the slide construction thing in preschool. Oh no, hope they were okay. But what if you have modem-based black magic spellcaster? You're not mind-controlled. I believe you, Crafty. Nobody who's mind-controlled would say that.
There must be a way to open this gate somehow.
I mean...
The door is blocked. The mechanism that controls it is complex. And as would be expected, it is missing a part.
What? Kidding me? Oh. Recipe for a new conch. Okay. Let's work on some cock. Can you craft something? No. What do we do now? Maybe he can help us.
You lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
Is there any way you know of to make the lock
course, a
mechanism
cog.
blocking off the old tunnels
said
work
that.
again?
How do you think I would know? If all the pieces are still in it, I would say yes. If not, it'll need repairing. Perhaps some of the parts need replacing. I believe I remember we found an old sketch of this mechanism in the mine. Serendipitous. Let me see. This is the one. Take it. If a piece is missing or
Nice.
broken, you should be able to replace it easily using this sketch.
Thank you very much. This certainly looks very useful.
And if you don't know how to craft whatever you're missing, you can always go and see the merchant. The pieces seem to be rather standard. Perhaps he'll have what you seek. Anything else?
Okay.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
So is that enough to do the thing?
The piece I found was once a part of this mechanism, but it is too worn. It needs to be repaired. Or we need to find a new one.
Then I got a new one. But I can't construct it. So what am I supposed to do now? Yeah. But didn't I get the... Didn't I get a new cog from him? Oops. Oh no, damage cog. Can you help me with that, buddy?
Hello. You lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we read.
Is there any way you know of to make the lock mechanism blocking off the old tunnels work again?
How do you think I would know? If all the pieces are still in it, I would say yes. If not, it'll need repairing. Perhaps some of the parts need replacing. And if you don't know how to craft whatever you're missing, you can always go and see the merchant. The pieces seem to be rather standard. Perhaps he'll have what you seek. Anything else?
I'll leave you to it then.
So I
Until
guess
we
not.
meet again.
Maybe I have to go outside and talk to the merchant. Maybe he can help me. Also not sure, maybe Kurt has the construction ability, I don't know. Does have cute mice. And occasional murder, nice. It's a cheesy game. Let's see.
Good grief. These are some unusual customers. Well, greetings, my lady. It's a real... How may I...
I imagine that your customers are mostly minors.
Yeah.
Can I just buy a new cock? Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
So if I would have had the ability, I could have constructed it myself, and this way I had to spend money. Like it, always different ways to solve even little things. I've seen a little bit of Mouse Guard. Not sure where or when. Pretty sure I've seen a little bit of it. Okay.
There, the gate is open.
Ah, we did it. Wait. Knew I heard something.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
There we go. He does like his poison. But now that Kurt is not with us, it seems like things are not about to get dicey anymore, which is good. Wait, is that... can I... Ah, it is a ore. Ah, I can just pick it up. Oh! A little party going on here. Ah! Stuck, Ciora! Hoo. Anything else here? Doesn't seem that way. There's a ladder. Oh, another crafting table. What's up here? Find ore, crude ore. Wait, what? Where does this lead? This is huge. Oh. Guess we're going down here first. Hey, Richie Mundo, welcome! How's your day? Thank you for stopping by. Ooh, an elegant tricorn. Ooh, I want to be elegant. Let's see. There's loot chance plus 10, loot chance plus 15, and poison resistance. I think poison resistance, especially here, is better. And even a little bit more balance and armor. No, you can keep your track on. Ooh! First time we destroyed a wall. Where's that now? Is that in the... No. Already lost. Oh, I think that is a shortcut back, right? Yes! It is a shortcut back. Mm-hmm. Sweet A Reno. I do like some shortcuts. What have you been playing lately, Richie? More ore. Getting darker here. Checking on RuneScape, though tempted to do some colony survival again. Nice. Never played RuneScape. Just don't think it's necessarily something for me, but no. But I've seen, like, has there been anything like an update or anything? Because I've seen a bunch of people play RuneScape again lately, but maybe that's just coincidence.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Leave our healer alone. Ooh. Good job, everyone. They bought out a whole new area with dinosaurs in RuneScape. Oh, that's probably why. I see. I was never into RuneScape, so I had no idea what's going on, but I've seen a bunch of people on my online list recently play RuneScape again. Not so sure about old school RuneScape, I don't play that version anymore. I mean, it could also be that then when something new comes out, some people then get the itch to play the old one again. Can't brush my teeth, there's a furry black animal in my sink. Well, get that fluffy cobra out of there. Fireworks, welcome! Is it the hype game at the moment? I don't know. I feel like generally people are a little bit mixed on it, but I'm certainly hyped for it. I'm having a great time with it, but I mean, it's one of the big new RPGs that came out, but Wouldn't say that it's necessarily particularly highly hyped. Which is a shame, because I think it certainly would deserve a bunch more hype. It's your cat noodles! Yeah, that's much safer than a fluffy cobra. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Doesn't really matter if it's hyped or not. So we made it to the ruins. That was our goal here. To find out more about whatever civilization put these ruins up, we're not sure, but it is something old, and architecturally it looks similar to what we have on our continent.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
I'll drown myself with the morning tide if these buildings are of native construction.
Why fireworks?
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
It's the camp. Okay.
Poison on my blade.
Ooh. Ooh, the poison. The poison is bad.
Bit of poison on my blade.
I mean, true. I mean, I could stream in 1080p. Choose not to for this game, since I'm playing with remote play on the PlayStation. It streams on my screen in 720 anyway. It doesn't really make sense to go 1080 for Twitch. Okay, what's that? What is that? It looks like a little bit like one of the headless from Sekiro. Oh boy, oh boy, oh! Oh! Get off me! Kill the armor first. Oh, damn. Shooting lightnings. What? It's what? Now it's... Oh, it's on the ground. I thought it was... Oh boy. That's our first boss fight since... Don't jump into that. Let's get rid of the... Oh, it's poison. That's good. It's poison work. Oh yeah, okay. It has no more armor. Let's attack it. Heal yourself and others, Ciara. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus! Shoot it right in the Cthulhu hole.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ooh! Oh! Uh-oh. I think we got healed. Oh, it's whacking with the Cthulhu arms. Ooh. Hey, Koala! Ugh. Shoot at it! Shoot down! Yes! Oh! Yes! Oof. Yes, there we go! Woo! That was amazing. That was a lot of fun. Piece of pearl from a prince of the seas. That's a long item name. I've taken this piece of pearl from Nadai Glendeman. Collector would probably be interested to sell it to a merchant. Ooh. Ooh, hello Koala, how are you doing? You jumped in right at the right moment here. Wow. I wonder if I want to go into divine magic a little bit. I think I will save my skill anyway. A skill point. Ooh, that was intense. That was a cool design as well. Oh, you look at that! The Yatagam. Yatagam. I think I can even use it. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of a kukri kind of weapon. One-handed blades. Yes, please. Look at that. Ooh, sweet. I like it. That was great. There's something. Old and almost legible journal. Our position on the island is becoming impossible to hold. Despite our best efforts and the many battles we have won, we are losing more and more ground. These savages are formidable opponents. The roots seem to obey them, and they are helped by gigantic creatures, the likes of which we have never been seen before. The creatures are approaching, and we are incapable of facing them. The Lords are already preparing to board the ships that the Nords had stationed near our position. As I expected, they said there would not be enough room for everyone. We're going to die here, stomped by some giant raging monsters, cursed by the princes and their ambition. I wish I could save my skills. I like that. Power leveling a talent when you need one would really come in handy. Like, I don't have any skills to save. That is the issue. Titan can't stay too long, going to B-Town with the first load early tomorrow morning. I totally understand, Koala. I hope that you can get some rest, and thank you for stopping by anyway.
What we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape.
I should have known as soon as we discovered those ruins that we were not foreign to these lands.
The major part of the journal has faded. I'm not able to make out the name of the author. Let's continue our search. We must discover which nation was here.
Uh-oh. Ooh, look at the damage! Look at the damage! Just a little double zap and they're down. Thank you, Carla. I mean, it is kind of rude that the city of Berlin isn't providing you with internet to at least follow my streams. I guess I have to talk to the mayor. Ancient seal. This forgotten seal from the ruins of Didri still bears the old coat of arms of the congregation. Is that the same seal that we got from our mother, or a similar seal?
Insignia, even if it has become more
we got some seal when we left. She gave us with us.
What nation does it belong to?
This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. I think the information is pointing to something.
The information about the congregation and their relation with the other nations.
The same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives.
That's quite the proclamation.
They were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turned to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors, but this story is known.
I know this will not help our relations with your people. That is certain.
And to think we helped you. I'm having trouble dealing with this, even if it does explain a lot. We're gonna have to keep this story under lock and key. The natives are not gonna swallow it easily without a long chew.
This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
Should we really tell that to Constantine, though? He does not seem like the guy who can shut his mouth. No? And its deterioration. I'm a little bit afraid, since we constantly hear about gigantic monsters that were being summoned. I think they were called Guardians. I don't want to fight the Guardians of the Galaxy. Or the Guardians of New Serene, or whatever they're called. No Guardians, please.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
I could totally see them sending a giant speaking raccoon in a tree at us. Ooh, this new weapon is so good. I love it. This grinding XP on beer drinking skill in October. That's the only skill that I'm grinding all year long. What do you have here? Old rusty key. Who's this old rusty key? Must be some kind of sage or something. Why is it never freshly cut shiny key? I don't know. I think games discriminate against new keys. That is what we're really exposing here. And I think that's it for this area, right? I went all the way here, then here. Yeah, I think so. There'll be a pub with lots of whiskey different. Lots of different whiskey there. Interesting. You have to test all of them and report back. For science, obviously. Not because you want to drink alcohol, but for science you have to find out how good the pub quality in that region is. Can't just move into a new area and not know how the service there is, right? For science. Okay. Where do I want to travel? If I want to travel. Do I want to travel? Ah, so much to... Let's... Okay, report your discovery to Constantine. And all the other quests lead us to the next town, and I think I want to go there first, so... No, actually, that is not the one that I want. This is the one. That's... The sun is coming. Old mines. I can actually use my little shortcut if I would have gone upstairs. I'm not even sure if it's a shortcut. But hey. Now I want to use it. And I fell down. This now definitely takes longer than I would take the normal route. Let's walk a little more carefully. Ooh. Purple ore. What's that? Crude iron ore as well. They're so purpley and shiny. Find ore and obsidian. Wait, where do I have to go? All right. The Shore of the Tall Bones. That was also the nickname of my dorm in high school.
Good grief. These are some unusual customers.
So we're still planning to go east. To meet with the governor of the Bridge Alliance. Welcome back, Asha!
A bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
Where are the others? There. Oof. Our new sword is... nom nom nom. That's what it is. If you know what I mean. I don't have fancy gloves. That is just when my thingy charges up. My Fury? Is it called Fury? I don't know. There's another camp. Oh, I think there is another place of power that gives us a skill point or so. I've got another skill point. Nice. Tracker tunic. Something I also appreciate, that so far the items that you are looting are oftentimes tied to the area you're in, so it makes sense what you find, where you find it. Not always, but a lot of the times. So now I want to go here into the magic ring business. Because I have to say, I do like it. Oh, I need mental power 2 for that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Oh, which is this? Oh, that is with the... That's the side quest. Actually, let's do this, because that will lead us through a few more of the question marks here. I think what I will do... I want to check out the question marks in this area. Then we go to the Islanders village. Lots of hugs. Let's fight these things. Ooh, we're doing so much damage now. Love it. Maturity of 69. Wow. That is a lot of maturity. Okay, that's a caravan. Now, the next stop will be somewhere here. I'm not quite sure how to get there, though. The areas are a little bit funneled. I don't mind that, though, since I think they are well designed. So I don't mind it that you are getting funneled through them a little bit. Hypatia! Can't say because I don't want to spoil us, but I wanted to say hi. Thank you so much, Hypatia. Very much appreciated. I think you will enjoy this game as well. I hope you will enjoy this game as well, if you will get it. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good day at work. Hi, Dasha. Let us know what you think of the demo. We can't go... There's not a path here? Ah, seems not. I have to go around. That is fine too. It's downloaded, so we'll see in like 4 hours. Oh, nice! Let me know. It's a lot of fun. The one thing that stands out to me so far is the quest design, that you usually have multiple ways of solving a quest based on how you skill your characters, which means that you miss out on some stuff, but you also then have the rewarding moment of, oh, I've got that skill. I can finish this quest easier, or you don't have to face certain consequences, or the other way around. I think it's a lot of fun, the way the quests are designed. Bye-bye. Go to the right first. Oh!
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Ooh. Bam! Killing all the wildlife. Love it. Get all the loot. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oops. Oh, is that another place of power? For another free skill point? Almost as good as free real estate. Aha! Got stuck! Whew. Oh no! Is it back alive? Paula, did you revive your browser? Scout tunic. Lots of poison resistance. So where is that place of power? Must be up there. Can't go up here. Have to go around. How? It seems to... Oh, there's also this way around, and this seems to be a plateau. Well, let's go into this direction first. There's another question mark here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, we've seen one of these before. Didn't enter. Oh, that is actually the village. Oh, look at this. Okay. That's actually the village we're looking for. And here's another campsite. Ah, you had a 4. So, yeah. Before I go there, oh, let's go there first. Maybe we get a quest and then have to go there anyway. That is certainly a possibility. It's a nice little village. Giant smoldering club. 2-handed weapon. Strength 5. Jesus. Let's steal from him first and then talk to him. We helped the merchant in the city out and his cousin, and he then sent us here. Great flaming needle, elemental damage, long blade.
Bertitumad, I am Ulan, chief of the village of Vignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
First, let's ask about the clan.
Tell me about your
Some
clan.
basic question.
We are called the Seaside Nemeis, the Bone Blowers, because it is in our tradition to sculpt Moranil bones.
Officially 14.
These creatures are the great kings of the sea.
Oh, the village of the Bone Blowers!
We trade with other clans a lot. And we also trade with the Renaigse, of course. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Vignamri means the king's bones. It is a very ancient village. It used to be one of the largest on this island, before the people of the sea tried to take Tiafredi from us. Some battles took place very close to here. Legend has it that this is the place where the first Guardian fell, and that this is the reason why our village was given its name. After the battles came the abductions and the ransacking. People used to disappear frequently.
Hey Squid, welcome.
Cursed. But I changed all of that, and I gave our clan its prosperity back.
Thank
Anything
you for
else?
What do you think of people from the continent?
It unfollowed
Many
you?
of our people would love for all the Renaigse.
You're trying to tell me something, Squid.
It is thanks to them that I was able to breathe new life into Vignamri. They have a lot to teach us. The
Makes sense why I was on your followed list yesterday then, right?
Potions. The Lugaid Blau, your people, offer us very beautiful things in exchange for our pieces of art.
Lugaid Blau. Is this what you call the congregation?
It means
Yeah, it happened to me a couple of times with some channels as well.
There seem to be round
been a while
yellow eyes on your flags.
They are coins. And what does Taleme offer you?
The men of the sun seldom come here, but their magic is powerful and so different from ours. I wish my brothers would understand how much we would benefit from an alliance with you.
Alliance.
From making peace. Anything else?
Let's talk about the merchant that we met in New Serene.
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Anal Manawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can
Yeah,
talk to
Paul.
all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
Sure.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnames. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see. I can indeed talk to the governor about your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clans...
First I will
has
have
come
to ask
trade
him out for
with his
dinner,
town?
though, Spelly.
I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He fears for his life, because some other clans do not look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
All right. So I think that will actually, yeah, that will lead us further there. So before we go there, I will check out the last question marks to explore this part of the land. That's certainly true. It's fine. Almost another level up.
poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Let's go. Oh, thought I was out of range. Oof. I know. That's the whole point here. Another one. We did it. Ooh, and level 12. Let's see. So we could go here. Magical damage. Doesn't really make sense right now. Max attack speed. That is with anointed weapons. I think I will wait until I can use long blades. That's the use of 200 blades. Do I really? I don't really want to use that. Maybe I get the roll next. Anything else? No, there's at 13. Okay, I get both of those at 13. Alrighty. Saw something here. Professor Seraphedin's notes. I do not think I have ever been more scared in my life when this Nadaik Maga man rushed towards us, spear in hand. I thought my time had come, and it would certainly have been the case were it not for the intervention of my courageous bodyguard who managed to deflect its attacks, giving us enough time to escape. Yet now that my fear has passed, I regret not having paid more attention to the beast itself. Despite its enormous size, it appeared almost human. We'll have to continue observing them. So that is part of the research quest for Courcillon. We also have a quest for establishing camps and stuff like that. Pretty standard research quest for a game like this. I agree. I thought the same, Paula.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oof. Did a thing. Chop thing. No idea where this leads, but I'm committed now. Wait, what? Oh, there was the one to the right. I missed it. Okay. No other path. Path that I missed. Ah, here. It was a little bit obscured by the fog. This looks terrifying. Why are there these giant spears here? Oh, there's a big boy. There's a big boy. That's safe. Here we go.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Ooh. There's the Maga Man. Okay, this will be. Need to get rid of its armor first. Oh, wow. Okay. almost out of bullets. That explains now where all the spears come from. He got them. Ooh. Ooh! He swung it around. Baby ride round. Ooh. Got some reach with it. Oh yeah, I'm very wounded. This is not good. Ooh. Dangerous, Maga man. Oh, come on. The range on this guy.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
I would love to. I'm here, buddy. Ha! Okay. Barely did anything. Wanted to use my...
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Oof. I have one more shot. Shoot him. Oh, look at the range. Doesn't heal. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Good job, everyone. Bone fragment of the Lord of the Plains. Oh, boy. Did it, everyone. We did it. What a fight. These fights are cool. What a great design. Oh, the Crypt of the King. Okay. Not sure if I wanted to go in there. But hey. Can you now blow that bone? I guess. I mean, we can go to the village. Maybe they can show us how to blow the bone really good. And really hard. I don't know. Hello? Hello? I see you up there. Thunders.
On my blade. Then let's go.
Uh-oh. Oh, that is dangerous. That is... They're the ones that charge. Oh. I'm already stuck. This is a mess. That is correct. Oh, I backed up too far. maybe if I go to the other side. Oh, that did a lot of armor damage though. Correct. I couldn't even do anything. I will die here. Okay, or not. Okay, one down. I know! That's not good. It's too greedy there. If I'm now before the boss fight, I'm mad. No, okay, good. A little bit too greedy. These are tough though. They have lots and lots of armor. No, no blowing yet. I wanted to inquire. Where is Captain Flinch? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Thank you. Oof. So the really tough part about these guys is to get their armor down. That's
let's see if you can ward off this fate. Your armor is broken, Soldat.
I know. Did it? Oof. Tough beasts. The traps again are very helpful against them though, because the traps don't do much damage, but they shred a lot of the armor. Whoa, what's this? This is insane. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. Professor Sarafedin's journal. At long last, I've managed to enter the tumulus, but unfortunately, the Guardian inflicted a grievous wound upon me. It matters not. I will worry about it later. This tomb is so fascinating, and I thought the Guardians I had observed were tall. It appears that I was wrong. The skeleton that it is in here is even more gigantic. Oh, what a creature it must have been when it was still alive. According to the natives, this guardian was the first to have appeared, and it was in fact an ancient king of the island who transformed into the creature to repel an enemy coming from the sea. It is obviously a legend, but my observation lead me to believe that it could be true to some degree. These beasts were men and women before they transformed into guardians by means of a process I fail to understand. My wound got a bit infected and I have no way of treating it. What a shame. I would have loved to complete this journal. I hope that someone will find my notes and continue my work. Oh, there we go again. They are so strong. That trap here is... Come on. Why don't you lure them into the trap then? Okay. What hit me there? What hit me there? Oh, there's a guy that spits.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, not stuck anymore.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
This is tough. Okay, one is down. Another one down. Ooh. Holy cannelloni. I wouldn't mind if there was an option to replace the combat lines with ping sounds. I don't know why everyone gets on the combat lines so much. I don't know. They really don't bother me. There are like, it is just the same as in other games as well. If you play Dragon Age Inquisitions, if you play Mass Effect, if you play other games with companions, it's always that ridiculous. They always say the same. I mean, yeah, like it is. They say it very often, but I don't know. Exactly, Crafty. And again, this is a fairly small studio. They could just, I don't know, dial down the rate in which they repeat it a little bit, but I don't know. But that still doesn't tell me how I get to the one to this here. So there must be a way on how I get there that I didn't see. Let's go there. That was exciting. We had a boss and then a tough cave to clear. A lot of fun. Welcome back, Asha. How was the demo? Demo is done? How was it? Did you enjoy it? The combat line, because it's more melodic and foreign sounding, is fine, but the other ones are a bit much for me. Okay. It was really fun? That's good to hear. I'm glad. So there must be somewhere a way on how I get up there, right? Or is it further down? Oh, here. Ah. There we go. We had another skill point through that. No, I don't think so. There's one. But I also don't know any game that turns off companion comments, so... I get the point. It's just... I don't know. Let's get the roll. So, how do I roll? Second time. Ah, woo! Now we do a roll. A rolly roll. But not enough to ruin... the camera is very janky, not enough to ruin the game. That's good to hear. Bet you had fun. I was thinking about maybe checking out Medieval. I never played the game. Is there something here? Hello? This looks like a spot where maybe something happens in the future, right? This is way too specific to just be a random thing with nothing in it. Wait, was there another path? To the right? There is. Let's see if there's some treasure. Some treasure. There's one. Resurrection powder. Okay, I think for the most part, wouldn't say that we cleared this area, but we explored this area fairly thoroughly, I would say. Oh, but there is one missing. I think that is the last camp area that I need for this to... So let's do that very quickly. Let's just run there, pick it up, and then we can move on. I have never seen an RPG with parties where you can turn it off. At least I I can't remember seeing it in a menu. RTS, that could be I haven't played too many RTS lately, but don't remember an RPG. Which doesn't mean that I haven't played one where it exists, just means that I don't remember the option menu. Because usually I'm not bothered by it to even look for it. It is very beautiful, right? They did a really good job with the environment. Everything feels very natural and organic. Reminds you of Yorkshire Moors. Never been there, but it sounds lovely. If it looks like this, I want to go there. Okay. Let's go back and travel further east. To the city of Hickman, I think it's called. Where the governor or the Bridge Alliance is. Oh. So, as time passes, it seems, the animals return. Which is a good way of doing it. That they do not immediately respawn, but when time of day changes.
if you can walk.
True. I think visually the game is very much up to par with any other AAA game as well. Like if someone would tell me this is, for example, a BioWare game, like this is the looks of the next Dragon Age or something like that, I would say like, yeah, sure, makes sense. This looks like a AAA title. And if you then consider that it's a small developer team, that's really impressive. That glitched out. Burp. All right. There's a guy. Multiple guys. Are those... Oh, yeah. Those are bandits. Oh, yeah, get rid of the guy with the musket. They are dangerous. Good job, everyone. Rusty dispersion gun. Ooh, I may check that out. I haven't found a better gun yet. Let's see. Gun. Yeah, that is better. Well, less armor damage. Oh, that is obviously the question, because I do like using it to damage the armor. Bit of fire would go up though, and more fury gen. Think I will use it though. Look at that. Triple gun. All right. Okay. There is Hikmet. Travel further down this path. Doesn't seem that way now. It was... Ooh. A little stuttery here. Doesn't seem that way, Koala, no. Slow month. Thank you for the salt in the wound, Koala. Very much appreciated. Ooh, look at that. I can sell the daggers. Rusty stiletto, this can go, this can go. This can go. I do like the Explorer head, but it's just not as good. I'm okay with the Tricon as well. The doublet. Packer, tunics. Big blacksmith gloves. Craftsmanship. Ooh, that would be good. Just having craftsman +1. Probably should switch to these. Studded leather boots. They are better than what I wear. Da-da-da. And now it is declared as junk, so I may just sell it to a merchant. Okay, just straight up money from the trophies. Now let's switch out the boots and the blacksmith gloves, and now I should be able to do basic crafting, right? They gave me craftsmanship +1. Advanced view. Okay, I can't upgrade this one. Not that it needs upgrade. But could upgrade this maybe. Oh yeah, I could. Now that is cool. Just straight up. Yeah, let's do this. Protection. Let's do some crafting. I haven't done any crafting yet. Because I didn't have the ability. Strap. Oh, and I can... Oh, this gives me different abilities. Lockpicking, science +1, vigor +1. Ooh. Do like the lockpicking. Then I won't have to skill too much further into that. That is cool. Like how they handled that. These boots have something as well. Elemental resistance. That is cool. I like it. Look at us. There's curd. Now curd. You can't use that because you need agility 2. That's too bad. This one is very good. Probably will keep that for her for a long time. Can I... Let's upgrade hers as well, since it's a rare armor piece that we got as a reward. So I think giving her some extra vigor makes sense. Talisman there. Nice. All right. That's pretty good. This hammer, how does it... Very similar, if not the same, right? Is it the same? It is the same, so we can sell one of them. And the Great Flaming Needle, put away 2 for now. The ring we can put away for now. Right. This is a nice way of what they do is they preload the next area, so the loading times are not super long, and you have this little campsite thing. it's a good workaround. Okay, this is that, which is Fairheart. Oh yeah, let's do this first for Captain Flinch's quest. The Lost Blacko is the shadow of the day. Should also check in with my little Codex. Ulan is the leader of the Seaside Knames clan, the bone blowers of the village of Vignamri. He is a clever politician who took advantage of the arrival of settlers to enrich and enhance his village, which had lost most of its importance following the many attacks and kidnappings they had suffered. A supporter of peace, he will do everything in his power to maintain the best relationship possible with the settlers. Yet, the other native clans look at him with a certain mistrust, finding his friendship for the newcomers rather suspicious. Glengnamavar, the shore of the tall bones. Glengnamavar is a coastal region bordered by high granite cliffs located southeast of Tir Fredi. Whales sometimes approach, and their bones gave it its native name, the shore of the tall bones. The mine village. This small village was created around old mines that the congregation began to exploit under the tutelage of Madame de Morange. Its inhabitants are mainly miners. Village of Vignamri. This village belongs to the Seaside Knames, the Bone Blower clan. Its name means the bones of the king in the native language, perhaps because the village profession is carving whale bones. It could also be because of the legend saying that the first guardian died nearby. It has long been one of the most important villages on the island, and its clan was highly respected until many disappearances weakened it and earned it the reputation of being cursed. However, since Ulan has taken charge at the head of the clan, things have changed. This ambitious leader knew how to take advantage of the arrival of the colonists to regain some of the splendor that this village has lost. Bedri. According to legends, the High King, who went to war against the people of the sea and became the first guardian, fell far from here and was buried in this burial mound. The Donegada of the Seaside Knames clan had custody of it, but your mother was abducted before she could share her knowledge, so the exact location of this sacred place has been forgotten. Ruins of Deidre. These ruins, which dominate the landscape of the Glengnamavar region, have an architecture similar to those of Dit Ekin Naragays and construction reminiscent of the continent. The natives say that these buildings were built by the people of the sea, the mythical enemy who tried to colonize the island long before the Bridge Alliance settled here. Madame de Morange was interested too, intrigued by their origin, but she failed to get to them. While searching through the ruins, you discovered an old seal of the congregation and other testimonies of the passage of your nations on this land. The Dantry. Back with soup. What kind of soup? This strange creature called Dundrick by the natives does not look like anything known on the continent. It inflicts very painful bites and is able to enter destructive rage. Its slimy skin effectively protects it from physical and magical damage. Dosantats. The Dosantats. These winged creatures, which do not exist on the continent, live mainly in the dark places like caves or undergrowth. Their saliva is venomous, which makes their bite dangerous, and they are very mobile. They live in groups and are very territorial, so it is better to be wary of these small flying creatures if you get closer to their habitat areas. Yorglan. Yorglan is related to the Tenlands. Just like them, it is able to bury itself to perform surprise attacks, but it can also go into a rage and become even more violent. Spitting Brass Tenlan. The mucus from copper Tenlands does not only cause damage on impact, it is also poisonous. The Guardians of Tir Fredi. That is the unknown creature. Nadaik Lenderman. This Nadaik resembles both octopus and shellfish. It is undeniably a protector of the coast. However, a professor's letter gives you a solid clue to facing it. Apparently the creature is particularly sensitive to poison. Yeah, we read that in a previous note. Nadaik Magaman. This Nadaik is a large clawed and horned biped with a mask and a spear. It's probably physically the one that seems the most human. It is a guardian of the plains and hills. It would seem from the professor's notes that this guardian attack can be parried and countered. That's cool that if you find the professor's notes, it actually gives you some help on how to face these guardians. Okay. Let's go to the right.
Keto-friendly Version.
Thank you very much, Squidgeneer, for the 100 bits. And the keto-friendly bits, even. Ooh. Where are my buddies? There they are. Ooh, he's almost down. Where is he? There he is. Ooh! Came back with a vengeance. Got it down. Are you okay, Flinch? Flinchy? Assassins. Lots of good stuff here. I'm born for it? What? Oh, we have a campsite here. 1 out of 2 found. That's nice. Let's pick up the ones that are on the way, at least. 1 out, trying not to be pissed. I hope it succeeds. Okay. Who are you? Oh, is that the merchant we want to negotiate into the city? Probably, right? That is the caravan. Okay. Yeah, let's make our way into this colony. The city, whatever. City, probably.
Halt! What's your destination, milady?
Just into town. I'm an emissary of the
The
congregation.
destination is
and I'm
the
here to
congregation's
discuss matters with your
diplomatic
government. Why the
situations.
checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, milady.
Thank you. Okay. Security is alerted. Let's see. We have discovered the outpost. Yay! Also close to level 13, which will give us bunch of new points to spend. Oh, so... Okay, so this is just a small outpost. In that case, I do want to see if there's anything inside. And if so, what? What's inside? Oh, it's another field camp hospital. Let's take this time to have a little talk with Vasco, if he has anything new. Okay, we already talked about that. What about you? Sassy Senora? Don't walk away.
Carans, do you need something?
Pence. Okay, we also talked about her father.
See you later.
Alright, nothing new there. Always good checking, at least, in these games. Oop. What do we have here? A workbench. That is actually not too bad. Maybe I can craft a few potions. A few health potions. That would be nice. Oh, I need more hawthorn. Okay. Okay, but 3 more. That's good. Definitely better than nothing, eh? Ah. Haha. Video game logic strikes again. Okay, let's make our way towards Hikmet. There's the second camp for this map. Gives us a little bit of XP. Beautiful. Ooh, this looks beautiful. And disappointing. Seems like not behind every corner that there is a nice chest with loot.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Otherwise, I would have asked for your manager. You wouldn't have let me in. Oh yes,
Come closer. Come.
that person.
Your Excellency, welcome. I am honored to receive such a prestigious guest.
Thank
will
you.
not regret it. My wares are the best in all Hikmet, and always in the vanguard of progress.
Where do your wares come from?
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the most refined objects come from, isn't it? But others are also crafted in Hikmet, of course. We have some great workshops here.
What do you sell? For the most part, Ooh. I would need better accuracy anyway. Alsat gunner officers. Wouldn't hurt to have some armor for that faction. Oh, don't need to get that now. Sovereign potion against burns.
Thanks for your visit.
I don't know, I just really like the design of the towns. If you just walk through here, it looks just very natural and realistic. The cities also feel very alive and breathing. You do a good job with that. Your accommodation as a diplomat
you really
and
are fond of chatting with me, aren't you?
Orchestra!
If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me.
Thank you for the
Hi,
resub.
Akku. Kleiner als 3 TA-Kopunda 1 TA-Kopuntalaf TA-Kopunda 1 TA-Kopuntalaf TA-Kopunda 1 TA-Kopuntalaf.
Thank you so much for the resub. 7 months in a row. How are you doing, Orchestra? I hope you have a wonderful day. As a diplomat, an accommodation is available to you in the main cities of the different nations. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is our little home for this city. Makes sense. What's that? Oh, it's an alchemist. Well, let's go meet with the guy for Vasco's quest, Master Fairhut, client of Bastion Darcy, who may or may not be the brother of Vasco, as we found out.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Just had an afternoon of finger and toenails gelled, roots done, hair tidied and styled. I'm feeling lovely. Glad to hear that. That sounds like a good day. Hope you enjoyed yourself. You had a good time in South France. So this is Fairhut.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you are not telling us everything.
Oh, nice. That's exciting,
if you have not
Orchestra.
come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Okay, search Master Fairhut's papers. Yes.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me.
I'm
and
sure
I've had to
Quara
work
looks
with cheap
great in a bikini.
ingredients for weeks.
Have you heard of a man called Bastion Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses, with ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Ooh, let's play our charisma card. Convince him to reveal what his employer is hiding.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anyway,
Successful, yeah,
here,
nice.
My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
Very nice. There is Asha. Letter from one of Master Ferret's acquaintances. I'm deeply saddened to hear about the difficulties you are facing as a consequence of your dealings with Bastion Darcy. I was told that this boy was inconsequential, but I did not think him dishonest. Alas, as you know, if you were to wait for his family to repay you, the wait could prove very long. Correspondence with the continent is quite slow, but there are other solutions. Debt collectors could prove useful. I hope that you will manage to find a solution to this problem. Everything, Asha.
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family
Tell your
is on
internet
the
to stop
continent.
acting up.
It would take months for them to reply to my complaint.
It's an order from the
What
Echo.
other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastion survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Jeez, what a prick. Let's get going. Let's find the collectors. Let's move. Shave Bastion. And Marcy Darcy. Hook this Steam chat real bad.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy.
Where do I have to go? How do I get there? You are Steam chat? Squid? I didn't know that. Need to find a way to get there. Go down here? No. Oh, Squee is your Steam chat. I see. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. Like, what? How? Is there like a bridge or something? No. Get here. How do I get there? Find the debt collectors. Doctor's house. Looks like here maybe, but oh, there we go. There we go.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of
Yeah.
this. How much money are we
With the
talking
diplomat.
about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lady, please do.
200? Well, let's try the charisma.
I don't think you realize who you're dealing with. So, let me introduce myself. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I'm here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yeah,
Yes!
it's a bit too much.
We talked our way
Listen,
out of it.
We don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, he'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and Sea Given. It was a pleasure, sir.
Seemed kind of a prick.
De Sardet, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
That's it? Leave it at that? Yes. That's a little bit weird.
Thank
Okay.
you, de Sardet.
Ah, okay.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
Right, Asha?
No more
Will you get
regrets.
those face
And I
tattoos now
certainly
too?
don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Reputation +4. He's so friendly, and we leveled up. That sounds scared me for a second. Fury generation. Ooh, I like that. Attributes: agility, lots of agility, mental power, strength level, endurance. Ooh, accuracy. Let's go further into accuracy. Now talents. So now the question is really, where do I want to specialize my character in? We have basic science, and I feel like playing the diplomat role kind of suits us. Using our charisma, do that a lot. And as a legate, I feel like that makes sense. So that's, I think I will specialize in that. It's a tough decision. You will miss out on some things either way. So it's not right or wrong. But that's the call I made now. Mother would kill me for even a small tattoo in a hidden place, never mind something blatant like my face. Yep. You just need to hide it on a place that where your mother would never see it. Orchestra. But don't get killed by your mothers because of face tattoos. Or other kinds of tattoos, for that matter. Anything new from you, Kurt?
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
Your ankle, yeah, that's nice. Nothing new there. Let's take a Dirty Kurt with us again. You have one in my back. Your mom wasn't happy. Well, it's your body, your rules, your decisions. Okay. Plenty of things here, but for now, let's go to the governor.
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident, but you are the diplomat.
Ooh. I mean, it would be safer to take Vasco, but I don't think we have nothing to hide. Or like, she shouldn't be hiding. She can be a proud representative of the Islanders. And if the governor has an issue with that, then the governor has an issue with me. When I was younger, I considered one on my lower back, and then my mom referred to that tattoo on another person as a tramp stamp. And I knew that it never washed. Yeah. Good old tramp stamp times. It was a time where a lot of people had those. And now a lot of people regret that decision. Slack tag. Very classy terminologies. Das Arschgeweih, yes. Yes, means Ars Antlers. I think we just infiltrated his bedroom. He has lots of pillows. Pillow fan. Probably didn't expect us to come from there.
It is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities, even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly.
You asked the question why. You steal our lands, gouging the earth in sacred places.
Go.
And now our people are disappearing. It's enough to drive one to unsheath a blade. Do you not agree?
That's hard to put together, like in a few sentences. So we basically have four big factions. We have the Nords, who are a faction of sea men, and they live on the sea basically, and control the oceans more or less. Then you have the Ptolemy, who is the religious faction. You have the Bridge Alliance, that is this faction, who's very based in science and alchemy. And then you have the Congregation of Merchants, who are we part of. We are daughter of Princess de Sardet of the Congregation of Merchants, and we were elected a legate, a diplomat for them, and sent to this new island that was only recently discovered and is now being colonized by the factions. And we were sent to this island because one reason was that our cousin was appointed new governor of New Serene, which is the city of the Congregation of Merchants. We were supposed to accompany him, and also we were sent out to find the cure for the Malachor. It is a mysterious disease plaguing our hometown of Serene, and also our mother. It is a deadly disease that we don't know any cure for it. Our mother is in the late stages of that disease, and she sent us out to also find a disease for that, although it may be too late for her, at least for the people of Serene. So that is kind of our personal mission, to find the cure. And on top of that, we are also an official legate, official diplomat of the Congregation of Merchants. And on this island, Tiafredi is the name of the island, we also encountered the Islanders, who are the natives of this island and are now in between pretty much the three factions. And the Congregation of Merchants so far has been fairly neutral in between the Bridge Alliance and Thélème, whereas the Bridge Alliance and Thélème are at war with each other. So that's how it plays out. We are not 100% sure what the growth on her cheek is. We haven't heard too much about it. In the beginning, we thought that maybe that it is a sign of an early sign of the Malachor disease, but that seems to be not the case. In fact, Ciara, who's part of the natives of this island, she mentioned that she has never seen anyone who's not part of the islanders having that mark, and she has a mark like that as well, Ciara. So it seems to be something that is tied to this island. However, we were never here before, and we haven't seen it on anyone else who is not an islander, and we haven't found out much about it. So we don't know. We don't know what it is or what's behind that. So, but we have to find out. Honestly, from what we've seen, Ciara is right.
She is not wrong, Your Excellence. The acts of your own people have brought this aggression down upon you.
I should have guessed that those birthmarks you share would make you sympathetic to their cause. I was hoping diplomacy would prevail. I have overestimated your skills in the matter. As I was saying, we are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city. But we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is...
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed.
But if you have any further question, Alcastra, I will be happy to answer them. It was just a quick rundown.
We would be pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I would indeed. First, some basic questions.
Could you tell me a little about your city?
Hikmet is the oldest city on the island. We began construction of its first buildings 15 years ago, shortly after the discovery of the island. A magnificent city, where the great minds of the time were united in a common goal. Here you could find the best doctors, the greatest engineers, and the most eminent savants. In everyone's eyes, this island has great promise, and Hikmet is the city that allows us to make good on that promise.
Okay, tell me about the war with Thélème.
And what of this conflict with Thélème on Tir Freddy?
Officially, we are at war. But we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent no true danger to us. At least, not for the time being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
Okay, let's speak of the alliance with Ulan.
I met Ulan, the Bone Blowers clan chief from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name. But to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, member of the Ulan clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful. If the negotiations with his clan should take
negotiations?
Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
All right. That went fairly well. I mean, a little bit of a tension between Ciora and him, but not too bad. Did not end up declaring straight up war with him. Always good. Now, let me see what our quests are. We have this. We need to meet with the Thélème governor. We have to report back with Constantine. Then we have the merchant. Progress in the main quest. In the name of science, attacks on caravan. The hard gates. Where's this exactly? Oh, it's here. About the, oh, there's Captain Reinhold. Yeah, let's talk to him first. That's on the way. Maybe then go back to Constantine first, and possibly then making our way to the governor of Thélème next. We establish all the diplomatic connections.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard.
There he is.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Talk about the Donea Ensrigor attacks.
Governor Baron has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain.
Let's have a chat with him.
Hello there. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was informed that your caravan was looted and that you were the sole survivor of the attack.
It's true, Your Excellency. It was awful. All those deaths. The violence. We followed the recommended precautions to the letter, but it was useless.
Yeah, tell me about the circumstances of the attack.
How did the attack happen?
We traveled all day. We were exhausted, and night was approaching. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further. So we camped away from the road, trying to stay out of sight. Alas, it was in vain. That's when they struck, in the middle of the night.
Were there several attackers?
I counted 5, maybe 6. But others were hiding in the woods. I'm sure of it. If they only had their usual stone weapons, we may have hoped to escape them. But their weapons were inflamed. I have never been so scared in my life.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food, but also herbs and other ingredients for scientists.
Did the attackers take it?
Everything was a blur. I don't know if they intended to steal or destroy it. Unfortunately, my companions died while trying to protect our cargo.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your cargo?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maybe more of us would have survived if we'd all fled.
Well, that's
You
interesting.
mentioned recommended precautions.
Yes. Since attacks occur often, we were given a number of precautions to avoid them. Do not travel at certain times. Do not camp near the road. Do not light any fires. All of it was useless. It would have been better to recruit guards to escort us.
Based on what you're saying, the attacks were very targeted. They must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal? Why attack all the caravans along this route?
They must want to cut off the supply lines to Hikmet. We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there to help track these rebels.
Indeed. Where is it? Oh, it's actually there. Okay. Then first talk to the merchant, and then we can go and investigate the attack site. What's going on here?
Please, help me! Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you. Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
Let's play our charisma again.
I never
Master
thought I would
Diplomat.
see several islander warriors attacking a mere merchant. And I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaigse? Are you insulting us?
You are insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased the Renaigse away, and he cannot sell his products.
Saved him.
May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Adloreda Renaigse. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Nice. From Ulam. Okay. We can do
was
that.
some distance from the road when it was attacked.
So let's... Looks like the other guy lost an argument with a decorator's paintbrush. Maybe. It's cultural,
Here we are.
Castro.
Stay alert. The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. These crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination.
Oh, there is a...
They must have died protecting their goods. How sad.
Something's
These
sleeping
wounds
there.
appear to be caused by stone blades. The kind of weapons that islanders use. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Okay, it's over there. I don't know what this is. Let's save. Last time I fought something with a skull over its head, it one-shotted me, so... I'm curious. Maybe another guardian. Oh no, it's just... Ooh.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Killed it! Ooh, nice. Totally understand, Colin. Thank you for hanging out and spending time. Hope everything goes well in B-Town. Keep us updated about it, and hope to see you soon. Get some good rest. Know that you have to get up early.
There's something in his pocket.
Is that a trap? Good night, Koala. I'm afraid this trip will be my last. We were very cautious. We even ate cold food every night because lighting a fire was too dangerous. And yet I feel as if we are being observed, and I'm afraid they might attack us from one moment
He was
too.
in the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
The Donea Extragao do this as a sort of scare tactic. This is a message for other merchants.
Great. There they are. Oh, okay. They're not messing around. That is fine. Okay. Oh!
Things are about to get dicey.
A patrol. We're close to the target.
Okay, no diplomacy here. Fighter's tunic. Obsidian hammer. Oh boy. Can't see anything. Ooh, something hit me.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Whew.
This obstacle was deliberately placed here. I think we're on the right track. Their camp must be nearby. We must find a way to pass.
Element protection medal. Okay. What's in this direction? Is that a way around? Oh, I think, okay. Oh, that takes 3 bigger. So this is a different way to get up there if I don't have the science. That's so cool that they're... I like how they make... It really depends on how you skill your character. I like that.
Finally, here's the camp of the rebel natives.
The standing men call themselves Donea Exregao. Please, let's try and talk to them. I do not want to fight with my brothers without trying to reason with them first.
That's okay. I feel the same.
Hello. Don't worry. I come in peace. I only wish to speak to your leader.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaikse. And whom might you be?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
The congregation. Are those the Lugaid Blau? The yellow eyes?
It's possible, yes. We live in the city south of the island.
That's right. We hold no grudge against your people. Talk. I'm listening.
I have come to speak to you about your attacks against all those who take the road to Hikmet.
The Lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of our people. We must release them.
That's the price of war. If you fight, you risk men being taken prisoner.
I'm not talking about warriors, Renaikse, but villagers kidnapped in our villages. They mainly attack on all Menawe, those carrying the mark of the bond like you. They capture them, and we never see them again. We don't know what they are doing to them, but we are going to release them.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this. They are not warriors, so why kill them?
Yes, I guess
They
so.
brought food and weapons back to our enemies. We could not let them pass. If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued them. But they resisted, so they died. The city of Loyans is no longer to receive food or weapons. Nothing.
I share your anger against the Lions, and I also hope to find our captured brothers. But the Renaigse also use floating houses to transport things. Your attacks were useless.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I fully understand why you're fighting. I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances, as long as you spare our merchants.
You no longer need to worry about it. That was our last attack. Our troops are ready, and soon we will make the Loyan pay for the harm it has brought upon us.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Soon, the Donea Extragao will march together, and we will free our brothers.
I mean...
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without risking their lives?
I always keep to my word. The time for small attacks is over. Now is the time of war.
I'm afraid you're heading straight into a massacre. But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared, I have fulfilled my mission.
Go in peace. We should prepare ourselves.
It's really not our business what they do. It's their war against the Bridge Alliance, and I can see their point. But as a diplomat, we try to stay out of that business. Still, something that is curious is that the Bridge Alliance kidnapped the people who have this mark, and we know that the Bridge Alliance is all about science, and sometimes their science goes a little far, to put it lightly. So that will be interesting to find out what that is all about. Not only because we have the mark as well, but just for moral reasons, I guess. Oops, was there something on the ground? There's something. Oh, it's just his weapon. Okay. I really like the quests in this game. They are a little more thought through than in a lot of other games, even the really big AAA titles nowadays. In a lot of open world games, in terms of side quests, you get a lot of the same old, and I feel here they at least made a very good effort to
I hope I will not regret letting them go.
change things up every now and then,
hatred for the Alliance.
and
The
put in
Donea Extragao fight,
some
as
depth
my mother
into the
did,
writing.
to free our people from the Lion. And now they are ready for a great battle. I hope they will not end up like my clan.
I have to admit that the story of this attack is concerning. We should talk to Captain Rainhild about it. We can also inform him that the convoys will now be running smoothly.
I think it was water. Clear water. Let's get back to Reinhold. Oh, we have... Okay, calm down. Oh boy. is he? There. Let's loot them. It is what is called Fury. You see the little yellow bar on the top left, and that fills. And with L2, I can make some special attacks depending on the weapons that I wield. They vary a little bit, but the more it is filled, the stronger the attack is. But there is magic in this game, yes. Ciara, it is a skill. You can skill it, and you can use magic rings to kind of like magic wands in other game, or magic staffs. And then there are magic spells. Both consume mana, or I think it's just called magic in this game.
Hello, Captain. Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans. They will no longer be a problem.
You eliminated them?
No, it was not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of a much bigger army. An army that is ready to go to war against Hikmet.
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing to do so.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, Captain.
Nice. That takes care of that. Now, wait, what? Oh yeah, inform Ulan. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Inform Ulan about the deal that we were able to do. Where is his quest? Can't close that one. Can't close that one either. I can't collapse these ones anymore. There. That's the one. Alright, almost level 14 as well. Making good progress, I feel. Yeah, let's go to the village of Vignamri. Meantime, we can clear our inventory a little bit. I need to check if we can use the obsidian hammer. What about that? We want this and this for the... because they are part of certain factions, and if I wear this, I can use that as a disguise, which is why I keep those. Fighter's tunic. Pretty cool. Okay. But much worse than what I have. Maybe... nah, it's also nothing for Siora, so let's just sell it. Sailor's gloves, that would be better, but the craftsmanship obviously is really, really good to have. Maybe for someone else. Officer's boots. Fighter's boots. No, no. Magic regen. Oh yeah, HP regen sounds good. And elemental resistance. Yep. I want that. And then junk. I have a bunch of money right now. Let's go over here. And then... could you use that? Not really. But for Siora. That would be better. Got your boots, nothing there. Still needle. And I guess the pickaxe isn't something for him. Here. Health regen. Thank you very much. Alright. Pretty much done here, so let's continue. Oh, the emissary is already here? Good.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is. And I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could...
Something is off about this.
I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Yes, something bad is going to happen. Wait outside. 2 hours. Something bad will happen, right? Something really, really bad. Let's look around. Nice. I don't have a camp here. Oh, I do have a camp outside to rest, so let's do that. Remember I think there was one pretty much right in front of the town, yeah. Let's do that. Pass the time. Oh! There's a quest with Vasco. I'll talk to him. Something bad will happen here, I can already tell. Because there's something fishy about all that. Still standing there, though.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is at the Nea Exragao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adledar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought, at least. Okay, so I think the next step, though, is getting back to New Serene. Wait, what? Oh, it's the other path here. Not now. Not now. We want to go here. To survey residence. So let's talk to Vasco.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Nott. I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
Sure.
With
We
pleasure.
can do that.
Let's see what adventure she has in store for us.
Oh god. What's happening here? Few hiccups. Okay, Dirty Kurt has to wait. Okay. Back in New Serene. Let's try to talk to the Admiral. Ooh, can I open this now? Didn't it have... Oh, it has lockpicking 3. With my equipment, I have lockpicking 2, I think. Alright.
Good day, milady.
There's the Admiral.
Desarde. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Tir Fredi.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are. Enchanted. I am Admiral Cabral, and I see that you're accompanied by one of our own. Hardy winds, Vasco.
Hardy winds, Admiral.
You are still angry with me for keeping you ashore, are you not? You'll one day thank me for it, but I don't suppose you've come to talk to me about affectations. What can I do for you?
Allow Vasco to speak about the ordeal he wants to pass.
Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
I did, Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well. A short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Norts suffered from it.
I have heard about it. An incomprehensible sinking which fueled numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need someone to investigate and restore our reputation.
At your orders, Admiral, and with pleasure.
The shipwreck is stranded on the shore, southwest of the island, not far from Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
Fair enough. What exactly is that? Someone there, okay. But I think first we will talk to Constantine, since we're in town anyway.
Come closer, good people.
Swoop right through them.
Cousin! You have returned. How did things go?
You don't look well. What's happened?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad in any case. I must have.
Oh, does he have the
something that's having
Malachor?
trouble going through me.
It seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, fair cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
We had a talk with
Have a
Lady
bad feeling about
Mirage,
this.
and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We have other more immediate matters at hand. Have you met the island governors? Did they speak of their discoveries concerning the Malachor?
No, I have not as of yet been able to carry out that mission.
I know I have put a great deal on your plate, but this mission is of the highest importance, cousin.
I'm on my
I'll
way.
get right to it. Have no further concerns.
Don't die in the meantime.
Anything else?
I think he probably has the Malachor,
I'm
right?
going to leave now. Goodbye,
Probably will happen.
Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
It's probably hiding it. Okay, we have one more here. What is this? Fury generation. That is pretty good. Yeah, let's get that. All right. Let's make our way to the west. We have Vasquez's mission, and then further down we have to meet the governor of Teleme. Some hawthorn. Oh, there are. Nice. Took him out. Old brown brigandine. These gloves. And a health potion. Very nice. We want to go here. I wanted to quickly see if I can craft some more health potions. Yes, I do have enough Hawthorn for 4 more. Also, this one has another slot. Armor damage. Stun. Ring guard. More damage. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Wait, there was something I can craft here. Sleeping potion. Dowels, new. Oh, now I could create the cog, but don't really need that. Sure, right. Ooh. Okay, let's travel. Oh, there are contracts. Interesting. Yeah. The shore. On the record. Okay, that is what we want to do next, I think. However, not. Will lead us there. Plenty of things to find here too. For the meeting. But I think this is actually where we will leave it off for today. I think that is a good point to take a break, and I will continue with GreedFall as soon as I can, because I really enjoy this game. I'm not sure about if I will be able to, but if I can, I may do a shorter stream on Friday. Isn't in the schedule, but I enjoy this game so much I would love to continue it. Maybe we will do it. If I don't have time, then we will certainly continue with GreedFall next week. Other than that, you will find more Final Fantasy VIII Remastered on my YouTube. Really enjoying that. And also Telltales The Walking Dead Season 1 also on the YouTube. And on Saturday and Sunday, we will play some more Yakuza 3. So lots of good stuff coming up. Thank you all for watching today. A few thank yous to say. Thank you for the hosts, Asha Bellamana and Spellcaster. Very, very kind of you. Also, thank you very much to Christopher for the resub. 18 months now. Thank you for all of your support, not just for the sub, but in general. As I hope you know how much appreciated that is. Also,